Nashville right now, and it looks like they're going to be able to do it. No one in the area from the red team to stop them, and they get it, but here comes Kasiki. Oh my goodness, the blue team gets instantly taken out, and Kasiki acquires a quadra kill. Let's take a look at that one again. He teleports behind them, flashes in, and uses every single ability at one time. Beautiful stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's top 5 plays. We'll see you next time. It really counts. As Thresh goes in, gets a nice death sentence on Nidalee, but she's able to disengage because of Lulu's wild growth. So the red team's going to continue to push this tower. Meanwhile, Sexiest Bunny is setting something up, and he goes in, sets up a beautiful wombo combo for his team. We're going to take a look at that one again because there's a lot going on in that play. So here we go. Chum the waters from Fizz coming out. Meanwhile, the flash into the 5-man Broken Wings, into the Wind Slash, into the Cyclone as well. Just a beautiful play all around. This is going to render him very low as he distorts away, dodges Malphite's unstoppable force by going back on that distortion. Meanwhile, his teammates are getting picked off one by one as Mundo and Jinx are going to be taking out this fight. Teemo's all the way back in the base, so it's just simply Bun Bun by himself, so he's going to be looking for the pick as Azir and Kalista are heading over to his direction. Wraps around the corner, hits him with a back-to-back distortion, and bursts down Kalista with a chain. Meanwhile, he Zonia's the red buff, so he doesn't get taken down by that. Distorts away from the shifting sands from Azir. Tahm Kench flashes over the wall, simply Bun Bun trying to dodge the tongue. He's going to distort away. Azir flashes, shifting sand is not going to land. He goes back on the distortion, mimics distortion, goes back on that distortion, chains Azir. He's looking for the juke, he gets it, and he will be taking Tahm Kench down as well. Shows a little of that mastery right there. Here we go, the back-to-back distortion into the chain with that Thunderlord's degree pop, and here we go, back on the mimic distortion and barely gets the chain on Azir. Leaving the defense to just these two. Meanwhile, the enemy red team have acquired Baron, so things are going to be rough. However, I Did Your Mom JK is about to get supercharged from his arcane mastery, and Pro Strategos knows this. He goes in, gets the headbutt pulverize combo. Meanwhile, Ryze pops the desperate power, the spell flux bouncing about, deleting the red team instantly. Meanwhile, Graves at this point is just a dead man walking as Pro Strategos gets the headbutt pulverize combo. Getting I Did Your Mom JK the pentakill. They're going to take a long walk across the rift to end the game for themselves. Teleporting behind them. They get the tower and they try to back off and disengage, but it's too late. Krikis is there, goes in with a Nimbus Strike and pops them all up with a 5-man Cyclone. Takes down Karma, Jinx, and Trundle instantly. And now it's just a cleanup from here as Lee Sin allows Wukong to claim his rightfully earned quadra kill. Fortune gets a good amount of damage done to the red team with her bullet time, but her poor positioning is going to be taking her out of the fight, and it's followed up with a questionable infinite Duras from Warwick. Meanwhile, it's just Zed and Fiora. Well, it's just Zed now. He throws down the Living Shadow, Shadow Slash Shuriken, takes down Victor, Death March Tristana, and his Hydra is perfect in these clumped up situations. He gets the triple on Sho'Gath, and Shaco's about to pop up. He does. He hallucinates, but it's not good enough. Murder Puppet 25 comes in with a nice pentakill. And our bonus clip is sent in from L3 Barracuda on Lee Sin. He's going to be helping out his mid laner who's getting attacked by LeBlanc at this moment. He safeguards towards Azir, and mirror images pop from LeBlanc. He throws down a Resonating Strike, hits one of the LeBlancs, and it goes back on the original LeBlanc, and he's able to take her down. Let's see how he feels about this play.
Oh. Yeah!
Ash's arrow stuns him as Jarvan's going to be setting up a Dragon Strike, pops him up before Tomathrex goes down, takes down Jarvan. Deathmark's Orianna dodges the ball with a Living Shadow, hits them all with shurikens, and goes back on his Deathmark Shadow to take down Blitzcrank. But just before you think it's over, Ash shows up to the party as he baits her over to him. Lucian helps out, and he goes back for the Quadra and obtains it. Let's take a look at this one again. Takes down J4 barely. Deathmark's Orianna, Living Shadows to dodge the command from Orianna, goes back on the Deathmark Shadow to auto-attack Blitzcrank. Beautiful kill. 5 Resident Stacks, and he goes in to burst down Master Yi. Meanwhile, he throws out another Time Wanderer, rendering Brand very low. He goes in with the phase dive, pops Brand, gets out of there with a Chrono Break, healing himself in the process. Meanwhile, Nasus is going to be going down, leaving obviously Asian as the sole defender of this base. Throws out another Q, flashes, the back end hits Rengar, getting him the triple. Meanwhile, Yasuo flashes in. He's going to Zonia's that instantly, gets Ash really low. Look at that Convergence Shield Gets the Quadra with the phase dive. Meanwhile, his teammates are back up just to steal his Penta. Sonic on Riven goes in, safeguards to the ward as Lissandra goes in on her claw and gets taken out. There's so many low health bars for the red team. Lands a Sonic on Jhin. Dragon Rage is popping him up into a team at Tempest, getting him the triple kill. Meanwhile, he's a couple of auto attacks away from acquiring the Quadra, and Vane's going to be playing the nice guy and allowing Salmon Sushi Rolls to acquire the Penta. Let's take a look at that one again. Gets a Sonic, hits the Dragon Rage, popping them all up into the Tempest. Tiamat. Forcing Janna to flash in to pick up the kill for herself. Warshogun does land the spear on Alistar, marking him, making it an easy clean from here. Notices the blue buff is up and is going to be making a risky play right now by taking it, as Ahri reveals herself to come over to defend this, and Tahm Kench is there as well. She sticks around, picks up the blue buff, dodges the tongue, dodges the charm as well, but gets very low. It's going to be pouncing over the wall, but Ahri's going to be following up with a Spirit Rush. Drops the pink, heals herself, and she's going to be dodging the orb, hits her with a swipe and takedown. Ahri rushes out of there, but she's going to be coming back in, lands the charm, but she's out of mana, and Warshogun's going to be punishing her, takes her down. Tahm Kench hits her with the tongue, but Corki's going to be coming in with the save, and Warshogun coming out with some good very low. They're going to be rushing back to their base to heal up, so it's just Darius and Alistar defending this inhibitor turret. Red team has Baron. It's looking real grim until the headbutt pulverize combo knocks up 4 members of the red team. Corki gets absolutely blasted by the tower, and an ignite from Alistar is going to be taking him out of the fight. Meanwhile, this bought them enough time for his teammates to show up. A Hataiga flashing on top and getting a nice 3-man pulverize right there as Darius dunks on top of Katarina. It's just going to be a nice cleanup from here. Hataiga's like, you know what, I did my job. I'm going to take down the siege minion right here as Darius picks up a triple kill. And a nice Colling's going to be stopping Mundo from going B. The flash from Twisted Fate into the gold card, and Elise picks up the ace for a well-deserved setup from Hataiga right there.